Hello children, myself Ishwar Chand Balichwal welcomes all of you. Today we start new chapter 4, simple equations. Okay, so watch this video up to the end carefully, then you learn better. Okay, so we start about what is equation. In an equation there is always an equality sign. Equation is formed when in any expression we put the equality sign. Okay, this shows that the value of the expression to left hand side is equal to the value of expression to right hand side. For example, 4x plus 5 equal to 65. Here this is left hand side and this is right hand side. So according to this left hand side must be equal to this right hand side and there must be a equality sign. If there is not an equality sign, then this is not an equation. Okay, so this is very clear. 4x plus 5 is left hand side and 65 is right hand side. Okay, but if 4x plus 5 greater than 65 is not an equation. If there is a sign of greater than, then this is not an equation, because since there is no equality sign. So this thing is always remember, there must be an equality sign is necessary. Okay, for an equation. So what is the conclusion? In short, an equation is a condition on a variable. The condition is that two expressions should have equal value, like this and this. Okay, note that at least one of the two expressions must contain the variable. This is also a necessary condition, that at least one of the two expressions must contain the variable. As here, this side, this is the variable. Okay, an equation remains the same. An equation remains the same when the expressions on the left hand side and on right hand side are interchanged. Okay, that means if we change this to right hand side and this to left hand side, then it doesn't matter, there is no change. Okay, so remember this thing. Now we take example. Write the statement in the form of equations. Okay, what type of? The sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. This is our first statement. Second statement, if you subtract 5 from 6 times a number, we get 7. Okay, now third, 1/4 of m is 3 more than 7. This is third statement. Fourth, 1/3 of a number plus 5 is 8. This is our fourth statement. So we start from first statement. The first statement is the sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. So 3 times of x is 3x according to this statement. And sum of 3x and 11, sum of 3 times x, that is 3x, and 11, sum of 3x and 11 is 3x plus 11. Okay, and this is equal to 32. So the sum is 32. So the equation, we have to equalize this to 32. So this becomes the equation, because according to this statement 3 times x and 11 is 32. So 3 times x and 11 sum is 32. This is our equation. So this way we convert the equation. Okay. Now we take the second. If you subtract 5 from 6 times a number, we get 7. So let the number is y. So 6 times a number, that is 6y. And subtract 5. So we subtracting 5 from 6y. We get 6y minus 5. Okay. And then we get 7. So we equalize this to 7. And the result is 7. So the equation is 6y minus 5 equal to 7. So this way we can form the equation. Now, third part. 1/4 of m is m by 4. Here, 1/4 of m is 3 more than 7. So, first part, 1/4 of m is, that is m by 4. It is 3 more than 7. So, if we subtract 7 from this, we get 3. So, m by 4 minus 7 is 3. So, the equation is m by 4 minus 7 equals 3. So, this way we form the equation. Now, we take the fourth. Let number to be n. Here is the condition 1/3 of a number. So, let me number is n. Plus 5 is 8. Number to be n, so 1/3 of n is n by 3. Plus 5 is n by 3 plus 5, okay? It is 8, so this must be equal to 8. So the equation is n by 3 plus 5 equals 8. So this way we form the equation, okay? So learn this value. Now we take the second example. Convert the equation in statement form. Here, this is the just converse of the previous one. Here we have provided some equation and we have to convert them into the statement form. Okay. So the first equation is x minus 5 equal to 9. The second is 5p equal to 20. Third is 3n plus 7 equal to 1. Fourth is m by 5 minus 2 equal to 6. Okay. Now we start from first, x minus 5 equal to 9. So we can make a statement like this. Taking away. Here we subtract 5, so we can say taking away 5 from x gives 9. This way we make the statement. Second, 5p equals 20. 5 times a number p is 20. Here p is the number and 5 times of p is 20. So this way we form the statement. Here 3n plus 7 equals 1. So we can say add 7 to 3 times n. 3 times n, add 7 to get 1. So this way we convert this. Fourth, we get 6. When we subtract 2 from, here we subtract 2 from 1/5 of a number m. This is the m by 5, means 1/5 of the number m, and we subtract 2, we get 6. So this way we write this. We get 6 when we subtract 2 from 1/5 of a number m. Okay. But always remember, there is so many ways to convert the equation into the statement. Okay. This is one of them. Okay. But different person write different statement. So it doesn't matter. So don't get confused. So here I write this statement several ways. This is the equation x minus 5 equal to 9, and here we express as taking away 5 from x gives 9. But now we try another way. How can we express this? So this is another way. Subtract 5 from x. Here we express subtract 5 from x, we get 9. We get 9. This is one way. Now, one more way. The number x is 5 more than 9. Here, the number x, 5 more than 9. So, if we subtract 5, we get 9. So, this way we also express this. Okay? And one more way. The number x is greater by 5 than 9. Okay? This way we also express this. the difference between x and 5 is 9. This way we also express this. So only the single statement can be written in that much way. So don't get confused. You have to find your suitable way and write as you want. But the statement must be appropriate to that condition. This thing is necessary. Okay. Now, next example. Raju's father age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Raju's father is 44-year-old. Set up equation to find Raju's age. In this type of question, first you found what is smaller. Here, the Raju's age is smaller than his father. So we assume first Raju's age. Okay. So start with Raju's age. Let Raju's age be y year. Okay. Then according to condition, 3 times Raju's age. 3 times Raju's age is, that is 3y. We multiply y by 3. So we get 3y. Okay. Now next, Raju's father age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. So make 3 times and then add 5 years. Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3y. Okay. So that is Raju's father is 3y plus 5. According to this statement, 3y plus 5. Okay. But we also provided the age. Raju's father age is 44 years. So whatever we make, just equalize to this to 44 years, because we have provided the age 44 years. So the equation is 3y plus 5 equals 44. Okay. So this way we make the equations. Okay. So learn this, practice this, and solve the exercise question 4.1. This is your homework. Okay. Because your homework assign you marks. Okay. So learn well, do your homework, and send me on my personal WhatsApp. Then I will check it randomly. On the basis of this, you have provided the marks. Okay. Have a nice day. Thanks.